Looking ahead into November, Saturday, November 29th, Off the Rope Studio returns at the Union in Kitchener. And at this time, Chris Crucifix, myself, would like to welcome you to the return of London Brawling 3, presented by Off the Rope Studio. London, are you ready for the second half of the action? The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, they're the team from the Falcon Brothers Mom's Bedroom. Weighing in tonight at 419 pounds because they have one to burn. They are the team of Wallless and Wacker and the King of Pain, Warhed.
Wow, listen to the ovation here for the Falcon brothers. Apparently London's turned up to see them in their first ever tag team match together. Of course, they've been brothers their whole lives, so they've always been a tag team. But in their journey and off the ropes, they started against each other. They had to prove a point to one another first. Then they tried to go it alone and show that they could do it on their own without the assist of their brother. And then once they settled what they wanted to in their professional careers, they realized that they could once and for all team up as brothers confidently here in Off the Rope Studio, which could lead to potentially becoming the first ever Off the Rope Studio tag team champions. And what a historic accomplishment that could be for the Falcon brothers in their fledgling career. Unfortunately, standing across the ring for them is one of the most cagey veterans in Ontario professional wrestling and one of the most vicious and deadly creative minds, the King of Pain, Warhed. He's apparently found a new disciple here tonight in Wallless Adam Wacker. Interesting combination. We've seen Warhed tag with a lot of tag team partners over the years, and so you have to imagine he's seen something here in Adam Wacker that he selected him to be his partner here against the Falcon brothers. And this is where a lot of people sell Warhed short, is his wrestling ability, because he's known to take it hardcore and take it to the extreme. Right here. Top wrist lock from Warhed. Applied. And has it cinched in deep. Warhead's quite pleased with himself. Able to hold on. And collar and elbow tie up. Arm drag taking Warhed over. somehow the veteran walked into it quickly. Tags out to his partner. Interesting, you see Warhed maybe lead by example here for Wallless Adam Wacker. This is my first time seeing him in action, so there's something about this guy that Warhed seems to have taken a liking to, seems to have seen something in this guy. Falcon brothers with a double T. Sends Wacker back into his corner. Big mistake here, though. Taking flight with the elbow. The Falcons spread their wings here in London. Reverse, sends Wacker into it. One more elbow. Flight from the throat. The Falcon brothers. Taking it to Adam Wacker. Side slam. Takes Wallless off his feet. You can really see the look on his face. Does not appreciate what the Falcon brothers are up there. Critical mistake, had his back turned and grabbed onto that throw. Throwing Lee Falcon down to the mat. Front face lock. Wallless Adam Wacker holds on. Nice continuity here from Warhed and his new friend in London that he seemed to pick up. Oh no! Misfire. The king of Dick Punch City connects on his own partner. Special delivery. Sent it express here on Wallless Adam Wacker with his back turned. Warhed having none of it though. Counting away on one half of the Falcon. Warhed tried to keep the Falcons isolated, keep them on their side of the ring. Scoops them up, slams them down hard. Swing shot with the elbow, great execution from Wacker. Apparently he's come to London with something to prove, something to impress here. He knows that Off the Rope Studio management's watching on, and he knows that Warhed is associated with a lot of promotions here, including his own Death Proof Fight Club, so if Wacker could impress here and they could secure a victory over the Falcons, that could really do something for Wacker in his journey in Ontario wrestling. From his native upstate New York, where he's been situated, I was told earlier today he trained with Lance Storr. So apparently he's got something on his resume that Warhed has really seen and taken liking to. You can see those kind of tactics employed here against the Falcon. Falcon's had enough. Wacker sends him back into the corner to Warhed. Tag there to the King of Pain. And Falcon has absorbed a lot of punishment. You can see those chops all across the body and torso. He desperately needs to make the tag to his brother here. Oh, back shot. Warhed loves this. Warhed loves punishing those brothers. He knows the pain that he had to feel when he was trying to make his journey in wrestling. They tried to put him out. They tried to put him out of wrestling. They tried to bully him. They tried to make him pay his dues. And now it's a little payback here on the Falcon. All that anger that Warhed has had and carried with him, he's channeling here against the Falcon brothers. And I'm seeing that come out myself. Tag there to Wacker. Driving the wind out of Lee Falcon. He's really paid a heavy price here. Wacker in control, but Falcon trying to fight him off the best he could. Takes a knee to the midsection for his troubles. Apparently a sleeper here comes in. I don't understand. I think this is a mistake here from Wacker. They could have kept the attack on. And I don't think this is going to yield him the results that he wanted, but Warhed seems to think that it's the plan, but the fans here in London are starting to come alive here for the Falcon brothers. Takes Wacker down and able to get the tag to his partner, but it's a tag to Warhed. Oh, Warhed comes in hard. Warhed does know martial arts and people forget about that. Sean Falcon just taking a pounding here.
Sean Falcon, the older of the two Falcon brothers, has been in a situation many times in his life, I'm sure, where he had to look out for his younger brother and try to protect his brother. And it's hard to do that against someone like Warhed. Wow. We have not seen Sean Falcon get handled this way yet since he's arrived on the scene, but Warhed is really sending a message to the Falcon brothers. And we've seen this before in Off the Rope Studio. We've seen Warhed alongside his tag team partner, Aiden Rain, try to really run some roughshod over the tag team division here in Off the Rope Studio that's been trying to get going over the past couple years. Then Sean Falcon for the ride. Forearm shot from the King of Pain. Into the buckles goes Sean Falcon again. One more forearm for good measure, and Warhead's not done yet. It's the ropes. Sliding forearm. Warhed quite confident in that, but it was a 2 count only. Really been a top series of matchups here tonight at London Brawling 3. We're already seeing the ladies championship on display. We still have the major championship. And this could have serious implications for potentially tag team championships here at Off the Rope Studio. Side Russian leg sweep. And usually Warhead's the kind of guy who likes to deliver that kind of maneuver. 2 count only on the King of Pain. This is the kind of match that devastating kick to the back of the head. And I was just about to say this is the kind of match that sometimes Warhed might be thrown out of his game. He's so often competing in those hardcore style matches that sometimes he'll be taken out of his element, even though he's quite versed and skilled. Wacker stomping away on the midsection of Sean Falcon. Fans trying to get under the skin of Wallless Wacker. And it's been a tough night here for the Falcon brothers, and we knew it would be. First ever tag team match with these brothers officially inside the squared circle. And I don't think it's going quite the way they wanted, despite all the fanfare here in London. It's a quick tag back out to the King of Pain. Wacker holds on. Back suplex there from Warhed. Goes for the cover. Barely able to kick out, but you see that's a wise plan here from Warhed. He had turned Sean Falcon away from his own brother, away from his tag team partner, over to the other side of the ring. Tried to keep Sean Falcon isolated on their side. To do everything he can to inch over and make that tag to his brother Lee Falcon. And here in London starting to come alive. Jawbreaker on Warhed has him dazed. He's still standing. On Falcon to his feet. Taking out the legs. Made a wish on Warhed. Reverse on the mare, hooks the leg. In my estimation, could have been a critical mistake here for the Falcon brothers. He needed to tag Lee Falcon, but that being said, we've seen Lee Falcon take a lot of punishment himself earlier in the match, so the older brother might know that he needs to keep his younger brother protected. La Mahi straw cradle on Warhed. Taking a page out of his playbook, Warhed has been known to execute some of that Lucha Libre style. Former host of Demand Lucha himself and competed in collaboration. Oh! Falcon sweeps the leg on Warhed again, going for a Texas Cloverleaf on the King of Pain. Can he scoop him over? Boston Crab from Lee Falcon. The Falcon brothers in tandem. And Warhed and Wallless Wacker are going to have to submit. I don't think they have any option here in London. Somehow Warhed was able to get to the ropes, but both the Falcon brothers had broke those holds prematurely. Because because they're sportsmen, because they're gentlemen, because they're brothers first and foremost. Wacker and Warhed collide in the center of the ring head first. Falcon brothers fired up now. But they gave Warhed a moment. Pump handle. Scooped him up and held on for the pin. Oh, wow. Warhed can escalate things quickly at any moment. 20+ years of blood, sweat, and tears in professional wrestling, and maybe that's why he sees something in Wallless Wacker. As he goes to the top here, watch out for those chandeliers. Could take flight. Going for the splash. Sean Falcon able to roll out of the way. But Warhed trying to maintain control of the situation here in London. Reversal from Sean Falcon. Tag to his brother Lee Falcon, who's been primed and ready, waiting for this moment on the apron. Comes back in, fired up. Has Wallless Wacker face first here. DDT and plants him. But Warhed waiting in the wings, gets back in there. Lee Falcon runs through him with a clothesline. One more, Warhed down, the king of pains, dazed and confused here in London. And Wallless Wacker doesn't know where he is. Tag back out to Sean Falcon. Falcon brothers, they have something in mind. Tag team, something that only brothers could understand. On the same page, they don't even have to talk about it. Warhed pulling Lee Falcon out. Wallless Wacker rolls up Sean Falcon with his feet on the ropes, and the ref doesn't see it, it's over. Wallless Wacker knew when to get the job done.